You started BHRT for better sleep, energy, focus, and desire, but something feels off. It may not be the therapy. It may be just that you're on the wrong dose or the way your body is listening to those hormones. As a family nurse practitioner who specializes in bioidentical hormones, I help women fine tune BHRT every week, and the patterns are repeatable. Once you see them, you can fix them. I have my patients retest their labs at about 12 weeks on a new dose, but honestly, your body is your best feedback system. So, in this video, it's designed to help you understand what you're feeling. Then you can be more informed when you see your practitioner, whether that's me or someone else. This video is for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice. Always talk with a qualified practitioner before starting or changing anything. Let's start with estrogen. If you're still getting hot flashes, night sweats, or waking drenched at 3 a.m., that usually means estrogen isn't high enough. If you continue to live with low estrogen, you keep paying in sleep quality, focus, and libido. But if you're noticing tender breasts, bloating, or mood swings, that often means estrogen is too high. Push it too high, and you invite bleeding, migraines, and mood swings that can throw off your work and your relationships. Here's a belief shift. It's important to know, even if your labs look normal, your body might still not be using estrogen the way it should. We'll talk about what to do in a minute. But let's look at progesterone. If you're lying awake at night with racing thoughts or feeling wired but tired, that points to not enough progesterone. If you ignore it and don't adjust, you'll lose restless sleep, emotional steadiness, and next day performance. But if you're dragging through the day, like you're walking through quicksand, that points to too much progesterone. Not adjusting it means you live with brain fog, grogginess, and low mood. Here's an important need to know. How you take progesterone really matters. Swallowing a capsule at bedtime versus rubbing on a cream, and even what time of day you use it can completely change whether you feel calm or groggy. We've covered estrogen, progesterone, and now let's look at testosterone. Here's another belief shift. Women also make and need testosterone for strength, mood, and steady energy. If your sex drive is flat, your workouts feel harder, and your motivation has disappeared, that's often low testosterone. Left alone, it can continue to cost you strength and confidence and energy. But instead, if you're breaking out or feeling edgy and restless, that's a sign of too much testosterone. And if you push too high, your skin, hair, and relationships can all take a toll. Now, there's one more thing that may be causing your issues, and that's a receptor problem. Hormones are like keys. The key only works if the lock, your body's receptors, aren't jammed. If you still don't feel better, even though your tests look fine and your dose seems right, that often points to your receptors not working well. In other words, the message isn't getting through. When your body's inflamed, struggling with blood sugar control, or burdened by everyday toxins, receptors get gummed up and hormones can't dock. Result, you can have a perfect dose and still feel off. Solution? Fix what the receptors sit in, starting with improving your nutrition and making smart food choices. Training your muscles and walking after meals. Prioritize sleep, reduce alcohol, sweat, either through activity or with the use of an infrared sauna. Support your gut health and keep blood sugar steady. One of my passion projects has been creating a whole lifestyle program that does just that, called Prescription Detox, the Midlife Reboot Academy. And it's designed to help you rejuvenate your energy and vitality, enjoy being at a healthy weight, having a clearer mind, and creating better intimacy, all while reducing chronic disease. You can find the link below. And of course, you should work with a provider who understands bioidentical dosing and looks at the whole picture, not just the numbers. The good news is you don't have to find someone locally. I help patients all over the US via telehealth. One more thing to know: your hormone dose could have been prescribed properly, but your delivery mechanism isn't right for you. We've got pills, patches, creams, and pellets. Click the video on the screen, and I'll walk you through how to choose the best option for hormone delivery for your body and life.